Have you ever felt something so deeply that you didn't know where it came from? A song, a stranger's face, a sunset, and it hits you like a wave you didn't see coming. You feel things that don't even belong to you, other people's pain, other people's joy, and you have been told your whole life, you are too sensitive. You feel too much. Toughen up. Today I want to tell you something different. Something science has known for decades, that nobody told you. Feeling everything too deeply is not a flaw. It is a neurological trait, and it belongs to roughly 20% of all humans. You were not broken. You were built differently, and this video is for you. Let me describe what your daily experience actually looks like, because most people have no idea. You notice things others miss entirely. The way light changes at 4 p.m., the exact tone of someone's voice when they are pretending to be okay. You walk into a room and immediately feel the energy. Who is tense? Who is sad? Who is performing? Music doesn't just sound good to you. It physically moves through you. Some songs make you feel like you might dissolve. Art, film, a beautifully written sentence. These things hit you in a place others can't always reach. But here's the other side of this gift. The one that makes you want to hide it. Too many people in one space, and you feel everything at once. Every emotion in the room lands on you. Conflict between people you love feels like it's happening inside your own body. You need more time alone than others do. Not because you are antisocial, because you need to recover from feeling everything. Solitude isn't loneliness for you. It's maintenance. It's how you process the world you've absorbed all day. And here's what psychology finally has to say about all of this. In 1991, psychologist Elaine Aron identified a trait she called sensory processing sensitivity. You may know it as being a highly sensitive person. It is not a disorder. It is not a weakness. It is a biological variation found in over 100 animal species besides humans. Your brain actually processes information more deeply than non-sensitive brains. It makes more connections. It notices more. Every single time. The same nervous system that makes you feel too much also makes you incredibly perceptive, creative, empathetic, aware. But let's be honest, because you deserve honesty. This trait also comes with real pain. You cry at commercials, at news stories about people you have never met, at the thought of someone being alone. When someone you love is in pain, you feel it as sharply as if it were happening to you. This is called emotional contagion. And in highly sensitive people, it runs at full volume with no mute button. Harsh words stay with you for days. Criticism that others shake off in minutes lives inside you for weeks. You replay conversations. You wonder if you said the wrong thing. You feel responsible for how everyone around you feels. By the end of most days, you are not just physically tired. You are emotionally saturated, wrung out by a world that doesn't turn its volume down. And you've asked yourself 1,000 times, why can't I just feel less? I need you to hear this. You cannot feel less. Not permanently. And trying to will cost you everything that makes you extraordinary. What you need is not to feel less. What you need is to feel safely. To have the tools to hold what you carry. The world desperately needs people who feel deeply. Healers, artists, teachers, caregivers, visionaries. Every breakthrough in human history was made by someone who cared too much to stop. So let's talk about how to live well with this, not against it. The first thing every highly sensitive person needs is what I call an emotional anchor. A daily practice that grounds you before the world gets in. Before you encounter the world, 10 minutes of silence. No phone, no input. Just you, meeting yourself in the quiet. This isn't meditation as performance. It is you, building a container strong enough to hold what you feel all day. The second tool is learning to distinguish between your emotions and the emotions you have absorbed from others. Ask yourself, is this mine? Put your hand on your chest and ask. Often, the answer will surprise you. If you walked into a room feeling fine, and walked out feeling heavy. That weight may not be yours to carry. You are allowed to give it back, compassionately, without guilt. It was never yours to keep. The third tool is this. Stop apologizing for how deeply you feel. Start using it with intention. Your depth of feeling is data, the most precise emotional intelligence available to any human in the room. When you stop hiding your sensitivity and start sharing it, it creates connection that most people spend their whole lives searching for. Because people who feel deeply don't just experience the world more fully, they make others feel truly seen. You know instinctively what someone needs before they say it. That is not a small thing. That is a rare and irreplaceable gift. Think about the people in your life who made you feel truly understood. I promise you, they felt everything too deeply too. The world called your sensitivity a problem, but it was always a language, one that most people never learn to speak. You are fluent in a language called empathy, in a world that is desperate for exactly that. When you accept your sensitivity instead of fighting it, something remarkable happens to your relationships. People feel safe with you in a way they can't always explain, because you actually hear them all the way through. Your inner world is not a place you need to escape from. It is the richest territory any human being can explore. Every poet, every healer, every person who changed another person's life, they all felt too much, and they used it. I want to ask you something now, and I want you to answer honestly. When did you last let yourself feel something beautiful, all the way through, without immediately pulling back from it? Tonight I want you to do one thing. Let something move you, on purpose, all the way through. Play the song that always makes you cry. Watch the film that breaks you open. Read the poem that dissolves you. And then sit with it. Don't run. Don't scroll. Don't minimize it. Just let it be what it is. Because this, right here, this is who you actually are. Someone who is fully alive in a world that is mostly sleepwalking. You will still feel everything. That will not change. But you will stop needing it to be different. The goal was never to feel less. The goal is to be so grounded in who you are that the waves pass through you without knocking you down. You belong here, fully, with all of it. The depth, the tears, the capacity to be undone by a beautiful thing. The world needs your sensitivity, far more than it needs you to be numb. If this video described you, I want you to know you are not too much. You are exactly enough. Write it down. What you feel, what you notice, what moves you. That is not self-indulgence. That is self-knowledge. Your sensitivity is not the problem. The problem was never having the tools to carry it with grace. Now you have them. Use them every day. Not to feel less, but to feel freely. Share this with someone who has been told they feel too much. They need to hear this today. Subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.